BLM, and I think this is a really important point. We're hearing a lot about whataboutism, from Republican lawmakers who are wrongly trying to compare the insurrection from last week to some of the violent protests that occurred over the summer, especially in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. And some Republicans have tried to claim that the media and the left did not condemn the violence. They did. But more importantly, what does any of that have to do with the President of the United States inciting a mob to attack the United States Capitol?
Yeah, those are completely different events. We know that what happened last summer was one in the kind of limited violent instances were denounced by almost every member of the Democratic Party, including President-elect Joe Biden. You had Black Lives Matter leaders themselves say that this was not about the kind of more violent portions of it, but about a largely peaceful protest. And then by itself, they were not attacking the seat of government in Washington with the explicit kind of agenda of inflicting harm on lawmakers in the name of a president who was inciting the insurrection. It is a kind of willful misunderstanding and a willful both sidesism that really flattens what we saw last week. This was a mob that was acting on the president's ideology under his instruction. And that is something that is completely different from what we saw last summer, much less the type of privilege that we saw from that group last week. That is completely distinct from the police response that we saw against Black and white protesters, of folks who came across all races to stand up in the kind of civil rights movement last year.
No, total white privilege. Like the guy with the Camp Auschwitz sweatshirt was released from jail on his own recognizance. White privilege. Ested Herndon, thank you.